Anambra state workers observe Monday sit at home. They ignore Governor Soludo's pay cut threats. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. It was revealed that there was a low turnout of workers at a public institution across the state, including schools, banks, and markets, as most of the facilities were locked. Anambra state workers on Monday defied Governor Soludo's threat to cut their pay as they observed the Monday sit-at-home order issued by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Remember that during the Workers' Day celebration last week, Governor Soludo had bemoaned the deliberate absence of civil servants from duty under the guise of sit-at-home and threatened to slash the salaries of any government worker who did not show up at work today. However, according to the Nation, the majority of state employees working in state institutions did not report to work still on Monday. It was revealed that there was low turnout of workers at public institutions across the state, including schools, banks, and markets, as most of the facilities were locked. Reacting to this, Emeka Nwafo, chairman of the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC chapter in Awka, asked Soludo to provide workers coming to work in Awka on Mondays with vehicles and security in light of a sit-at-home strike. He described as suicidal workers arriving in Awka on Mondays from Ihiala, Onitsha, and Agwata in commercial vehicles without the government assurance of security arrangement. They said by doing so, workers will feel safe and comfortable to shun Monday sit at home and continue to come to work on Mondays as directed by the governor. Oh, this person will talk this thing. God will bless you. You don't come outside and you are giving threats. See, if you are having, if you're standing behind a snake there beside you, and the river where you know say they beside you, many people will choose that river to dive into. What am I saying? People will always go for the lesser evil. You are threatening to cut their salaries. At least they'll say, na salary na, I will not even fall sick, Abi. Had rather I will just look for something else. If na person will be say they creative, you go look for something else who could give them more money to replace that one where you come out and even more. You understand? You coming out and you know this issue is not an issue of the one. It's not they sweet them. Let me now say it. This Monday sit at home happening in the southeastern region. You know they sweet them. Because now then they lose. They're the ones losing. You cannot come out and be threatening and be doing in Daboski. You are threatening like in Daboski that you are going to be cutting their salaries. Have you provided them with the security first of all? Before you come outside and threaten in Baboski, you must have provided them with it. Coming out to threaten them to come out. What if they come outside, God forbid, they can't slaughter all of them, uncle? Will you still come out? Your mouth will still be running that if you don't come outside. Of course, people go blame you. That is what will happen. So, for their mind, they go say, I beg go Governor Soludo, I beg no vessel. We no go fit come outside. Go shake way. No be say we want to strong get what? They are trying to be safe. Have you heard stories and tales of people where we say this unknown gunmen meet for road? My dear, these people, they don't get messy. They no get messy. They don't even know, say, na their kinsman be this. Sometimes you ask, I beg, say the unknown gunmen, say na people from other region, because the way that they slaughter these people, just because they no come outside. First of all, they started with flogging. Initially, if you come outside on, on Monday, the way they go is flog you, go be like say you steal. So to avoid stories that touches the heart, I go, this will call happen, that will call happen. You better people go say I beg, you better make a sit down for a house. Highest you go come and see how much you want come out, 5,000, 10,000. I go find ways I go use support myself, or I will be managing like that. I don't know if I'm making sense. Perhaps you thought you can instigate fear in the minds of workers shooting salary pay cuts as a threat. The thing is, everything no being Daboski. To be a good leader, you must be operating from, I cannot emphasize this enough, you must be operating from empathy. This is not an issue of they want to disobey. Clearly, you can see that many people don't lose their lives. There are people who they're not even indigenous of the state. Something just blow them breeze. They can't follow that route. Not be said they follow, then they stay for the state, or then they pass, then die. Many of them today, they are waiting their eyes see. Their man no go fit talk her. So coming out to threaten them that if they don't come to work, they will tell you it is better I sit down in my house and I have my life and my children, I do a life for them, than say I won't come out. How much you want cut? Then what they go ask themselves now? How much you want cut, Papa? How yes you call 5,000, Abi? They go use something replace them. It is not that 5,000 naira or 10,000 is not money, or whatever amount you are going to cut is not money, but they choose their life over it. It does not make sense losing your life over 5,000 or 10,000 or even less. It does not make sense. I still believe in the council of prophets, Amos, that two cannot work together unless agreed. These politicians just force themselves on people. A true leader don't impose order. Thank you. Like I said, I cannot emphasize empathy. If a politician is truly, first of all, now people will be saying truly the person where they truly wants, he no go come use this in the Boski style. This is not the way to go about issues. First of all, you go discuss with them, ask them questions, hear from them suggestions. Okay, what we go do now? We say if I want come outside, I go day, as in I go come outside on Monday. You go hear. You cannot just be in the Boski. It's not possible. It's not. We are punishing ourselves, thinking we are punishing the government. We say concern them with this law. It is not affecting them in any way. If at all it affects them, when I don't collect since, stop punishing poor masses. My dear, this is not a matter of stop punishing poor. Even the people that started it don't talk to me. They stop and they don't stop them. That is why I keep saying the indigenous people of Biafra, before they come out to make any decision, they should think about it. They should have brainstorm on the issue, because this thing backfire now. This is actually a plan that was put in place so that the government will do something, but the government no send these people message. When they now wanted to stop it, unknown government people from where I don't know, they started, harassing people. If you come outside, they'll flog you. If you come outside, even when the indigenous people of Biafra say, okay, make una dey go outside, when they don't sit down and say no, now them meeting they affect. Affect federal government. Affect state government. Now they most especially affect federal government. So what is the big deal? You understand? All right. Is it at all affecting him from performing? Did anybody stop him from going to work? I beg, don't come and spoil our off day for us. Off day. You're not serious. Though I can say, there's some places where nothing will happen. No, people are just now. That's this order don't day for more than a year. So people don't get lazy. Yes, I must say this one. Maybe there are places where these things they what's it called? Maybe this unknown government they know they disturb. Like, you understand, but people know just they go. If you tell them, they go say they know they go. But me, I'm saying, if Soludo wants to come, just like this person come outside and say, this particular NLC, that NLC man, you go live long. He came out and said, look, you must provide security. You must make the people be at peace. They must not have fear coming out. If you give them security, you give them bosses. Feel the security. Tell them it's okay. As a government boss, nothing will happen. And I go safely, and I go back in the house safely. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy.